Hello, yes, hi, there we go. Well, the storm is here. It was here this morning, and it kind of stopped for a little bit, and now it's back. So, I wanted to do two things. One was, of course, record here during a little storm, and also I had a viewer, and I'm sorry I do not recall the name, but she asked about the spikes that were on my feet, because I mentioned them several times. I think it's a crow. You can't have that, Argo. No. So I'm going to try to do this and walk. A lot of the sidewalks are not cleared, so don't be alarmed me walking on the road. Like, this is where the sidewalk would be. Plainly, there's no sidewalk. So, and I have my balaclava on, so I apologize if my voice is a little muffled, because it's 10 degrees Fahrenheit, and not super windy. I don't know if you can see the flag there, but there's a breeze, and as you can see, it's snowing. So footwear. So I know how, or we all know how I like to ramble on. I'll try to keep it a little short. In 2020, after many years of planning, scheming, and hoping, climbed a mountain in Northern California called Mount Shasta. It's 14,179 feet high. I'm like, why are you bringing that up, Cody? Well, I did it in July. And even in July at that elevation, there can still be snow and ice. So I wasn't sure what I needed to bring for traction on my feet. I have crampons, full-on mountain crampons, but the route I was taking, those were overkill and heavy. And when you're hauling it up to 14,000 feet, well, that term is ounces make pounds and pounds make pain. So I looked online and I got a pair of, I don't know if it's a name brand called Micro Spikes, or if that's just in reference to the type that they are. Let's see if I can do this. That's what I got. I'm trying to get this in my pocket. These. You can see the little spikes on them. And you might see like there's some literal baling wire right there. And it kind of rusted, of course. More baling wire there. But these are what I used, and they I did not end up needing them on the mountain. I had quite literally about 6 feet on the slope, and I was able to traverse it without the need of them. But they've been very handy here. And Argo and I walk a lot, 3 times a day. And I've recently just started tracking them on my Garmin watch, and they 5 to 7 miles a day in the winter, and more in the summer, of course. So I use these every time I walk, or okay, maybe not these exact ones, but they're very important. The few walks I didn't wear them, I almost fell. I've not fallen yet. I want to keep it that way. So, anyway, I had these, worked great, but they were just falling apart. You can see the baling wire fixes on there. And this is the better of the two. The other one has more patches. So I just very recently ordered a different set. And let's see if I can hold the phone. and the leash. Look at Argo. And I got, if I can balance these. You really can't see them very well. These are Yaktrax Diamond Tracks, I believe. They're not as aggressive as the spikes I had. I still have. I'm hoping these will end up being a little more durable. They certainly cost more, but still not, I don't think, an exorbitant amount for what they do for me. They don't grip as well, especially in this stuff, as those big spikes do. But these are much nicer for walking, especially in areas where it's melted out. Walking on those spikes on the melted out area was always a little weird. And these, I don't really notice it, like the instability at all. So time will tell how long they last. They're pretty good reviews. Ordered them on Amazon. And yeah, they seem to work pretty well. I've only slipped once and still haven't fallen. But that was a situation kind of like this, where we had snow. And there's enough snow, actually this is a good example. You see the ice. And actually you can see me scratching it up with my cleat there. But I had enough snow packed in the bottom of my boot, where the little diamond cleats couldn't get the ice. And so I didn't fall. Been doing good on that. I have not done it, so I'm still in the winter game. Whoa, that was really slippery there. But not enough to wake you up. No. So there we go. Figured I would just make a little video about that. I might see if I can give a little better view of them up here. If I was something to lean against. It is, you can barely see the bridge. That the weatherman predicted up to 7 inches. And this morning, when I walked Argo, I don't think we even had an inch overnight. But we've gotten a couple inches since this morning. It's been windy, so it's been drifting. So it's really difficult to gauge how much actual snowfall we've received. So I'm going to see if I can lean up against this pole. Maybe. Kick some of the stuff off. There we go, and kind of give a view of them. See the little grippers. They work well. These go on and off easier than those cheap ones I had. So yeah, so far no complaints. So there we go. My little quick video turned out. Shoot, it's almost 10 minutes, so I think that'll about do it. My phone's getting really wet with snow. So right up here is our turnaround point. You only get about a 1.5 mile walk at lunch. And so, yep, right here, head back home, get back to work. So hopefully you are staying warm and dry. And yeah, 2 videos in 2 days. Wow, what am I doing? With no ships. Uh-oh, here comes the plow. Look out, dog. Yep, that wasn't bad. Okay. Alright, dog, let's go back home. We will see you. Right, Argo? Right? Hey, Argo. Argo. People want to see your face, not just your butt. Hey, Argo. Alright, he's stubborn. We'll see you later.